Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends.
So I have a question. Are you when you were telling me, when you told me to take and turn the main background music off, did you mean as in the in-game music? Just the game music is all I have to turn off, right?
He runs. Oh no! Right at the start, he loses the football, and the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit.
But look at all the other people that are streaming football, though. They ain't getting hit with that.
Set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but as the quarterback was as they made their way to the sideline, not only giving him the ball, but giving him the ball on what is a short field. Now, can he lead this offense and take advantage of the takeaway? They get a gift to start the game. Now you got to come away with points, and ideally, you want to come away with a touchdown. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. He'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Well, I'm going to try it again, and if it doesn't ban me, I'm going to try it again, but just with music, no music playing in the background. And if it's...
into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, that's the veteran, Cooks.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning in.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Got a man, that's Tolbert. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Keepin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Has an opening, past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Pistol now for Prescott. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Prescott on 1st down. He can't get away, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays. And now how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Keepin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Off he goes. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Yeah, there we go. Now Dowdle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A run with Barkley. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They'll run with Dowdle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Prescott now. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Back to throw is Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Whoa. And he's going to give his guys some really good field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They'll run it here with Saquon.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. Whoa! It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. First down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And they have done it again, Greg. The rare game where you have 2 fumble returns for touchdown. The defense coming up with it one more time.
The best defenses, Mike, they understand that turnovers come in bunches. All of a sudden you get one, they kind of get contagious. In this case, we see it unfold. They get one earlier. They get another fumble return for a touchdown. And I wouldn't be...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And how do you like that? This is going to work out. What a gamble. The fake extra point gives them 2 points instead of 1. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. 2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. So we've reached halftime here, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Eagles offense and running back. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line. Now Barkley. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. On 2nd down, Barkley.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw is Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or 2 here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be taken down, but what about that call? Man, the sideline's all juiced by that. The fake works, and it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is, now how about this? It's a fake. And how do you like that? This is gonna work out. What a gamble. The fake extra point gives them 2 points instead of 1. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 2nd down, it's down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. With that, he joins. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Here's Dak to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down. Throwing is Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He surpasses Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards. Peterson did it in 2007. You have just watched one of the best individual performances in the history of the National Football League. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A run with Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott now for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. On the return, here's Turpin. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting